It's Monday, letting Gertie out, taking her for a long walk. Weather kind of stinks. It's a lot cooler than it was this morning, but it's not too bad. You can definitely tell it's getting warmer, but there's a guy that is over there in Salty Park that I see all the time, and he's like got headphones in or a speaker or something, and he's just like dancing, like having a great time. And so I like sometimes when I'm walking and I have my headphones in, I'm like dancing, and I'm sure people probably are like looking at me, not strangely, but like that's not something that a lot of people do. It's just like dance to music. And you know, they always say like dance like no one's watching. It's like I feel like some people are too afraid to, you know, to act abnormal. But yeah, just letting Gertie out. Gonna take her on a couple of laps, and then not too busy of a day today. Just I'm at home editing. We got a couple of videos that need to be done, and Whitney is super busy with work this week, so I'm back on the editing grind. That's okay though. I like doing it. It helps definitely like overcome some self-esteem issues, is when you have to watch yourself and then, you know, edit it to an appropriate form to show the masses, and then you have to review it, so it's like just interesting.
It is the evening now. Pretty much done with my work day. Is a very full one. So then we went and left and took Gertie on a walk, so it was nice to get up from my desk for a little bit and walk around. And we are now making dinner. So Chris is making beef and broccoli for dinner. This is a recipe that I got from, I don't know if anyone here is familiar with Skinny Taste. I really like her recipes because they're very, very easy with minimal ingredients, which is my favorite way to cook. Very easy, minimal ingredients. And this is, I think, from the Fast and Slow book. I don't have that book anymore, but this is a recipe that I've continued to make. I just sort of make it from memory now. But we've got some flank steak cooking right now. Chris is currently whipping up the sauce that we'll cook it in. And then we just add the broccoli and make the rice, and it's a relatively easy meal. But while he's doing that, I'm actually going to cut up some romaine lettuce. So we got this, and we are going to be able to make some salads this week. We got some kind of pre-seasoned, pre-cooked chicken from Costco. They're in these little individual packets, perfect for a salad. So I'm going to cut up some lettuce, and I'm going to make up a vinaigrette for the Southwest salad that we can do for lunches a couple days this week while we're here. And this is a good trial run for our salads coming up as the kayak season opens up. So this is a new salad recipe I'm trying. I found it online. All right, I diced up 2 of the 3 hearts of romaine because that's what will fit in the lettuce crisper. I have them rinsed and ready to go. We have this Tupperware lettuce crisper, which is, I'm pretty sure was my mom's, it's OG from the 80s. But it is amazing, and it keeps the lettuce really crisp and fresh for probably a full week, really. So it does pretty good. But I do have one more heart we can cut up toward the end of the week too, if needed. Okay, so the dressing is like a honey lime vinaigrette. So it's got honey, lime juice, obviously olive oil for dressing, apple cider vinegar, and then some seasonings like cumin, oregano, chili powder, and garlic powder, along with salt. So I am doubling the recipe of the vinaigrette, but this is everything except the oil. So I actually have half a cup of apple cider vinegar, basically. 4 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, and then I doubled. Actually, the seasonings I went a little light on some of the seasonings because it felt like it was thick enough. But I've got that all blended together, and then we're pouring the olive oil really slow while whisking so it can be emulsifying. But did double the recipe, so we'll have enough for salads for the week. Ooh, very, very slow dribble. There we go. Okay, so Chris, we had to trade places and my arm got worn out. But we are done with the dressing. It looks pretty good. And I'm just going to pour it into a little bottle over here. You want to do that? Okay, dressing is made for salad. This will be plenty for the week, and it will just stay in the fridge for the week. So for the salads, I'm gonna use the seasoned chicken that we got from Costco, the honey citrus vinaigrette thing that we just made. And then obviously the romaine lettuce. Also got some little tiny tomatoes. I'm not a big fan of tomatoes, but I will eat the teeny tiny ones. I get them from Trader Joe's. And then some avocado, a little bit of shredded cheese. What else did I get to go in there? There's a couple other things. Hold on, I have my list here. Oh, red onion, yeah. Oh yeah, red onion, some black beans, and some fire roasted corn. So a few different things that we'll kind of mix in there, but I think they'll be really yummy. So that was perfect timing, because when I got done getting the dressing ready, dinner was ready. So Chris is making up his plate now. I've got my plate here. Very delicious, but very easy meal.
Yeah, very easy.
The only thing we're missing is the egg rolls.
I think there's only going to be one left over. So.
That's okay. We like to do this with egg rolls, but I have not been able to find the gluten-free egg rolls that I used to buy. The Feel Good Foods brand. Yeah, I miss those.
And they were weird. They came in a pack of 3, so it's like...
Yeah, so I had to buy 2 back, so we had 2 for each, yeah. Good morning. It is Tuesday. I am heading into work this morning. I'm actually going to be going into work, I think 4 days this week, Tuesday through Friday. We have some on-site meetings that are all day that we're doing. So it's going to be a very busy week. Yesterday was insanely busy because it was the one day of the week that I had that wasn't, part of these meetings. So I had to cram a lot into one day just to get ready for this week to start. So heading into the office today. I'll be there all day today, all day tomorrow, all day Thursday, and probably going to be going there as well on Friday. So getting a lot of walking in. Checking in with the garden. It is now in full bloom. They even have the fountains on. I don't know if you can see, but there's some daffodils there in the corner. The little bush with the purple flowers is blooming. There's some pretty yellow flowers over here under this tree. And then this is a tulip tree here. Totally in bloom. So pretty. They still don't have it open to walk through though. Hopefully they'll open back up soon. Okay, I'm heading home from work. It's a long day. I am leaving about an hour later than normal. And I left and went into work about an hour earlier than normal. So it's definitely been a long day. I'm really glad to get home. I did go ahead and text Chris, so hopefully he can start dinner. We're having Tex-Mex roll-ups tonight, which is one of our favorite things. It's a really super easy meal. Kind of a theme with us. We like easy meals. But definitely looking forward to getting in my comfy clothes and chilling out for a bit. Oh, I wanted to mention, and I don't know if Chris has already mentioned it, but we found a new show. So we love Downton Abbey. Love that show. Watched it several times. My friend Robin just told us about The Gilded Age, which is by the same creator as Downton Abbey. And it starts 30 years prior to when Downton Abbey starts, because Downton Abbey obviously starts with the sinking of the Titanic in 1912. This one starts in 1882. So far, so good. We've watched 2 episodes. It was funny because the first episode was an hour and a half long, and it ended, and I would have sworn that I'd watched 3 episodes, but it was only 1. And so we watched the first 2 episodes last night. I cannot wait to start watching it again tonight. I really, really enjoy it. Well, it's raining this morning. It's not pouring down, it's just kind of drizzly. So walking in with my umbrella, there's a little cat on it. I do have to walk, and I don't want to take the train because we're having our fitness challenge right now for the next couple weeks at work. So last year I won for the marathon miles or something like that, because I got the most miles of anybody, because I was training for a long race, so I was running a bunch. But your walking miles also count, so I have to beat my last year number. So I'm on track. I should be able to make it, but we're gonna have to do some extra walking this weekend to make up for it. So I can't let the rain deter me from walking into work. So thankfully it's not a heavy rain.
I'm at home doing some cleaning. I'm doing laundry now, clean the bathrooms, but I'm gonna make myself a smoothie. Recently, when we went to Costco, Whitney and I bought some stuff to make smoothies. I got this huge thing of protein powder and frozen fruit. And then We were looking for some like super greens things, kind of like a probiotic for my stomach because I have super annoying stomach problems sometimes. But yeah, I was cleaning and then I worked up an appetite, so I figured I'd make myself a smoothie and see how it is. All right, so it's not bad. I didn't use one of the little, we got these like pre-packaged packets for the smoothie. They're kind of like frozen vegetables or frozen fruit and like a few vegetables. But I also bought some frozen berries a while back, so that's what I used. When Whitney did it, she found out that one of those packets is a little bit more than one smoothie, especially in this like little Beast individual blender that we have. And then I also used a little bit more milk versus yogurt for her too. But I throw something fun in there, so I figured that we have protein powder as chocolate, and I kind of wanted more fruit. I put some of those frozen Reese's bananas in there. And it's good. It has a little bit of peanut butter taste, a little bit more chocolate, and yeah, pretty tasty. Well, I'm walking to my work, but I am not working today. I'm actually going kayaking. I'm meeting my friend at work, and I think her husband's coming, and then we're gonna go for a pretty long paddle. We have it's called a river marathon coming up in about a month. It's 18 miles on the Des Plaines River. So I gotta get prepared for that because I haven't kayaked in 6 months. So technically I kayaked on St. Patrick's Day. So only once in 6 months, but yeah, I took the first half of the week off so I could do some homework or some housework, cleaning, and then I had editing to do. Didn't work today because it was raining early in the morning. Now it feels great. It's super warm. I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts. It's ridiculous. Spring is here.
Well, heading home from work now. We, a group of us went out for happy hour after our long meetings that we've had for the last couple of days. We still have a few more to get through the week, but like it was like a midweek celebration, making it through. So we went to a place called Sushi-san in River North. So that was a lot of fun. They had kind of a happy hour specials on drinks, but also on like sushi and things like that. So we got a bunch of stuff just to share for the table, like sashito peppers and some sushi, and also some edamame, which is not something I get very often because obviously Chris can't have edamame, so it's not something I get to have very often, and I forget how much I like it. So that was really delicious, and it was nice to get to share kind of with the table. Really liked that place. It was my first time going there, so enjoyed that, but definitely ready to head home and kind of like relax for a bit. Chris is out tonight kayaking, actually. It's a beautiful day. It's about 70 degrees, so it's absolutely gorgeous. Even though it rained this morning, it's really nice now. So I hope he's having a lot of fun. Hello, babe. Hello. Hello. All right, I am at home now with Gertie. Like, all settled in my comfy clothes, ready to chill out for a bit. So I think Chris will probably be out probably a couple hours. So I've got some time to kill. We started our happy hour a little bit early tonight because we got out of our meeting a little bit earlier than expected. So we went ahead and headed on out. So it's nice to be home in time to get some time to myself, which I'm looking forward to. So
Melissa and Mark just got here. We're getting ready to get in the water. I've already got my boat on the launch. I'm so excited. The sunset's gonna be pretty cool, and you know, it's super warm. I'm like down to a t-shirt now. I don't know if I should bring a jacket. Maybe I'll just throw one in my kayak just to be safe, but excited to get on the water. Made it to Wolf Point. You see behind me, that's the north branch, and then we're headed towards the south branch. The weather is so nice here. I can't get over how nice it is. Not a lot of boat traffic either, just a few tour boats. We're as far south here, we're at 18th. Well, that's 18th, and like this is Ping Tom Park. The city off in the distance. It's pretty awesome. There's like no boats out here. When you get down here, it's pretty quiet because this train bridge is kind of always down, and then they lower it whenever they need to. But the big boats can't pass through there. So there was a train that was gonna go over it, but I guess it didn't. The weather is amazing. I'm getting so excited for kayak season. On my way home now. Just got back from that paddle. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. My fingers are cold. It's like definitely dropped temperature once the sun went down. I'm wearing my hoodie now, but my fingers are like, I was like trying to lock the door and I was like, could barely feel the keys. But yeah, just walking home now and see Gertie and Whitney.
Heading into work again this morning. It's my third day in this week. I did decide I'm going to work from home tomorrow, so I'm not going to go to the office. I was originally planning to, but Chris is going to be working today, and he is also working tomorrow, so I didn't want to have Gertie be at home by herself for 2 days. And tomorrow is only a half day for the meeting, so it honestly isn't as big of a deal for me to go in that day, so I'm just going to do that one from home. But fitness challenge is well underway. I did 7 miles this morning on my run, which was great. I got up early enough that I had time to do that, which was good. But I will have to run 2 days in a row. I'm going to run today and also tomorrow because it rained yesterday. So normally I run like every other day, but because it rained, I didn't get to run, and I didn't run on Tuesday either. So unfortunately, I have to run 2 days in a row, which I don't love to do. But you know, for the fitness challenge, I got to get those miles in.
Letting Gertie out this morning. Letting her out a little earlier today because I have to go to work. And Whitney is also at work, so she's gonna be home alone for a bit, but I'm not sure how long we'll work today. Hopefully it's not longer than like 4 hours because it's a long time for her to be in the cage. The weather is so, I'm like overdressed. I'm like super warm in this. I'm gonna have to like just wear a t-shirt. It says it's only 58 degrees, but it feels like 70. Walking to work, the weather is so nice. Feels like summer, and it's like kind of nervous it's gonna drop back down again. But walking up Michigan in the nice weather is a bad mistake. I'm gonna have to start taking my alternate route, which is kind of around Maggie Daly. But once I got to Randolph, it's fine. It's like no one here. But I'm out in the sun though. It feels nice. I'm gonna have to put sunscreen on. Alright, so I'm down here at the Riverwalk working, but if you look right there behind me, the Centennial Fountain is on. It's so exciting. It's been off since like October. So super cool to see that. Lunchtime. So I wanted to talk about it because Whitney has been raving about these salads for so long, so I thought I'd try it out today. It's kind of like a southwestern style, so I'm gonna rest some tortilla chips to like crunch up and put inside. I thought that would add a nice thing. I forgot to thaw out the corn and the black beans, but tomorrow I'll do that. So the Centennial Fountain is back off. I guess they were just testing it. Be excited to see when that comes on full time. And then the jet of water shoots across
heading home now. Went to dinner with someone from work, and that was nice. That's one of the nice things about having kind of like the on-site meetings, is getting to have a little bit of camaraderie with people, which is really nice. We went to the kitchen. They have a lot of good gluten-free options. I had a really delicious like beet salad. It was like beets and berries. It was really unusual, and like some mint. And then it was like served over this like whipped ricotta. It was kind of sweet, but it was really good. And then I also got a side of fries because, you know, I wanted fries. It sounded good. So, but it was really delicious. And always a beautiful place to eat. It's like right on the river. So heading home now. It's about 7 o'clock. Still light out, which is nice. But excited to get home. This has been a very tiring week. I am glad that I'm working from home tomorrow. I was planning on going in, but I'm glad I'm not. I think I will really enjoy just being in my comfies and being at home tomorrow. So it's been a long week. I'll be looking forward to the weekend for sure. Okay, so there's a place I like to stop sometimes on my way home and get a treat. And I think after this week, I deserve a little treat. So I'm going to make a quick stop at Garrett's and get some popcorn.
Letting Gertie out this morning, a bit early because I'm going to work down at Taco Rio. Got a few more things to finish up painting. I think next week is technically the last week that we're not open, so I assume that we're gonna have a lot of work to do next week as well. Just a few things, projects that we got to finish wrapping up just so we can open. There's some things that we can do once we're open and customers are there, but there's some things that we need to finish before the customers come, like the tables and chairs and stuff. The gardens at the Art Institute are on. That's pretty. Walking to work by the Art Institute, of course, the big lions. I feel like all we film is us letting Gertie out and going to work. We really need summer to get here so we can have more things to do. Also, I think both of us are just kind of busy right now. I'm not that busy, but my work schedule at Taco Rio is kind of hit or miss, so sometimes I might be working, sometimes I might not be. But Whitney is very busy. She had like a whole busy thing this whole week, so yeah, maybe once the weather starts to get nice, we'll be doing more things, so then it's not just us letting Gertie out and walking to work. I did want to take this time to say, if you all are watching here, you know, we make a lot of content about downtown Chicago and what it's like to live in the city, downtown specifically, you know, getting around, grocery shopping. So if you want that kind of something interests you, make sure to subscribe and follow along. You don't have to, but helps us out a bit. And if there's something that you want to see, you know, if it's like you're planning a trip to Chicago and you want to know, you know, what the best place to get a fried chicken sandwich is in the downtown, just let us know, because the video is coming. You know, we made one about the gluten-free pizza, did one about bookstores. So, you know, when you come to the city, like, what are you looking for? Like, what kind of things do you want to know or learn about before you come here? So just let us know in the comments.
Right, we are just out here taking Gertie out for a nice little evening walk, getting some miles in for my fitness challenge. But we happen to notice Buckingham Fountain now has water in it, so it's not running yet. I think it's not until Memorial Day weekend, right? That they'll turn it on.
And
I think that's when they turn it on.
It seems early for water if they're not going to run it, but yeah, I think it's.
I mean, I think they usually do start putting the water in though, like a little bit early, just so it's. I mean, it may take a while to fill. I don't know, but it's definitely feeling like summer is on its way. And you were saying that the Centennial Fountain was being tested.
Yeah, the other day. I think it was the other day they had it turned on for a bit, and then I noticed this morning walking by the Art Institute that they had
their fountains are on,
and the garden was on.
That's a good sign. It's a real good sign. What do you think, Gert? You're not very good at walking a straight line.
after we take Gertie on a walk, we're gonna meet Whitney's parents at our place and then head to dinner. I think we're going to Remington's tonight.
Yeah.
It's not far, it's down the street. It's a nice place and we both like it, so.
I am spent.
I'm very tired too.
Man, it has been a week. I'm really busy. I'm glad to be chilling out for a bit.
Yeah, it's been a long week for you.
Dinner was good.
Yeah, it was good. I don't love Remington's, but I always get the burger, and the burger is fantastic. So
yeah, I actually got the salmon tonight, which is not something I usually get. My dad and I split the Brussels sprouts. And those were really good. Honestly, I could have just gotten the Brussels sprouts, and that could have been my meal.
The woman next to us, that I'm pretty sure.
Just
I don't know if that was her meal because the other woman was eating a salad. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she got it.
I could have had that as my meal. It was so good. It had like candied jalapenos and like bacon. It was so yummy. I loved it. So that was delicious. The salmon was good. I didn't really like the cucumber stuff that came with it. That wasn't.
It was like, what do they call it? Smash.
They called it smashed cucumbers, but they weren't smashed.
Basically,
they were just like cut up.
Just broke them.
Yeah.
So they're just like barely.
It was. All right, I ate a couple of those. They weren't that good. But yeah, it was good. Now just ready to relax, and I'm so glad it's the weekend. So glad. But we are going to go kayaking this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm excited about.
Yeah, like I said before, doing the Des Plaines River Marathon in May, and I have to get ready for it because it's 18 miles.
That's a lot.
And that's a lot.
Yeah. So, and I'm still doing my fitness challenge, and this will count toward my fitness challenge. It doesn't count toward my miles for like my marathoner thing that I'm trying to win. But it does count for my team. So that's a win, right?
Yep. This means we need to go longer.
Sure. Well, it's a little bit chilly today. It's about 50 degrees, but the wind is pretty crisp, I'll say. So, but we are heading out. We're going to run a couple of errands. I wanted to go ahead and get some paint, so I wanted to go to Ace Hardware so that we could but start a project in the living room. I wanted to paint the living room the same color that we painted the bathroom. So we're taking Gertie with us. She wants to stop and sniff everything. We went ahead and brought the stroller because A, to carry the paint back, and B, just in case she gets tired. We're actually going to a different Ace Hardware. We're not going to the one that is closest to us. We're gonna go, sorry baby. We're gonna go to the one in River North. So it's right by the pet store. So we thought we'll take Gertie with us and we'll let her pick out a new toy. We had gotten a stuffed animal for her from some people in the building. Were like getting rid of some stuff that was their kids, I guess. And it's like a stuffed bird. I call it her weird bird, but it's an emu. But it's like a real like it's a kid stuffed animal. It's not technically a dog toy. And so I like am nervous that she's gonna like get one of the eyes off of it and it'll be a choking hazard. So I wanted to try to find a toy that is very similar to it because she really loves it. So we can give her like the dog toy version and that one can go up on the shelf where it's, safe from being destroyed, all those things. So we're just heading out, kind of enjoying the sunny spots. Just enjoying the sunny spots on our walk, heading out to River North. What do you think, Gert? We came out here and she was like really interested in the fountain, so we came to take a look at it. I thought for a second she was gonna try to go in. Yeah. I was like, I don't think you'll like that, babe.
It's too cold right now.
You a little chilly? Oh, sweetie.
Is she cold or nervous?
I think she's nervous. You're gonna get used to the city, baby girl. You're gonna be going out a lot this summer.
Yeah, look at her tails.
Aww. All right, we have made it to Ace Hardware and Petco. We took the elevator down since Gertie's in the stroller. She seemed to really like being in there's life vests. Oh, good. She seemed to really like being in the stroller as opposed to being out walking. I think she's a little nervous. But this is exactly what we need, Gert. Look. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, we tried on the vest. It looks like a little bit big, but the small is like really a lot smaller. Take a look. I think that may work. We'll see what Chris says when he gets here. Okay, so they have all these lamb chops here, but look at the little like exercise lamb chop. Look, it's your Lambo. Do you see it? Oh my gosh, she's so excited. Do you like that one? Do you need another Lambo? Oh my goodness. Oh, that might have to come home with us. Okay, so first of all, they have like a lamb chop clothing line, and then I go over and like see just all the cute little adorable clothes. But then look at this guy. I mean, seriously, it's so cute. Well, we found what we came for. Yes, thank you. Okay.
Hi, puppy.
So this is the bird toy that I was picturing, because the weird bird that she has like kind of a soft fur, and as soon as I picked this up, she went for it. She was like all about it. So this is exactly what I was picturing, so that she can have a safe dog toy. And they have another hide and seek toy, and this is the one that we saw last time we were here, and she loves these hide and seek toys. And this one has like the plastic bag in it, and she loves that. What is this? Is this a tick? I think this is supposed to be a tick. That's weird. So Chris wanted to make a pit stop somewhere. So I am unsupervised at the moment, and it's kind of bad. I already have quite a collection of things that I have ready to purchase. So you better get here quick. Okay, so now we're at Ace Hardware, and they have Lambos here too. Like, oh my gosh, Chris, did you see this one?
I saw it as soon as you did.
It's a kayak. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Yeah, we might have to get this one. Oh gosh, Gertie, you need more toys? All right, heading back out to the street. Gertie has to share the stroller with the paint can. Back on the elevator. So we are walking back from Ace Hardware, and we're going through like the kitchen and bath studio area, kind of over by the merchandise mart. And this is a window display. So the butter of the year, the paint color of the year, I guess, is butter. And they have like the paint can like spilling the butter all over the kitchen, and like the KitchenAid matches.
Well,
it's so cool.
It says KitchenAid color, so I wonder.
Oh, it's a KitchenAid color of the year. That's it. Okay, that makes more sense. But like the bowls and everything. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. This is such a great display. This is so cool.
Miss working at Great Bro.
Yeah.
Window displays.
Yeah, I love this. And like all the details. I don't know if that's gonna come out on the camera because it's so sunny.
Yeah, you can see the little melted pads.
Yeah.
There.
Oh my gosh, I love this so much. And then the refrigerator is like full of butter. This is fantastic. Miss Gertie, show us your new coat. Show us your new coat. Oh no! Did your arm get caught?
Come on, come on.
Is it awkward to run in because of sleeves? You're not used to it?
Come here. Oh, there you go, baby.
Okay, so this is Weird Bird. It's an emu. See? But see, it has like hard little eyes. And I just am like worried about it. And she loves to chew on it. So I wanted to get her something that was like similar. So I think the little duck is perfect. Gertie, you want to show it? Actually, we should try on the life vest too and make sure it really fits. Like try it on for good.
Yeah.
Trying out the life vest.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I know. Makes me a little nervous. I need to grow just a little bit more, babe. But the other one, there's no way that was going to fit her. We did end up getting the pink life vest. I mean, it's kind of a salmon color because it has a mermaid tail. I was totally sold. It's so cute. Show off your mermaid tail, Gert. Look at that. Look at that. In addition to the Weird Bird replacement, so the duck that we got her to replace Weird Bird, we got her this macaron box. This is a little, they call them a find and seek, or like I call it a hide and seek, but it's technically a find and seek toy. But you like pull these out, and she has like 3 toys like this, and she absolutely loves them. And she loves things that have like this like bag noise, so I think she'll really enjoy that. We found this one at Ace Hardware, and we had to get it because it's a kayak. I mean, seriously, look at the little paddles. It's so cute. So we got her that one. We did get her the exercise lamb chop this way. Like, oh my gosh. So same size as her Lambo, her big one. She has her Lambo as her big one, Lambie as the little one, and then we're going to call this one Chops. And then this is like a little oxalotl. Is that how you say that? Oxalotl? Did I say that right? I don't know if that's the right way to say that. But anyway, it's so cute. And then I thought she would really enjoy like the texture of this. So we got this one too.
Walking to work today, we're gonna go kayaking again. Like I said before, we have that Des Plaines River Marathon that's coming up in a few weeks. So I have to it's 18 miles, so I gotta get prepared. But good news is someone else is here with me today. We were just talking about it the other day how we're hardly in the vlog together.
I know. I feel like our weekly vlogs are just like us on our own individually.
Yeah, we do see each other.
We actually do. Like,
it's just that we usually are just sitting on the couch and not doing something very exciting.
Usually by the nighttime, I'm like, oh, I'm so tired.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a nice day. It's a little chilly, but you can tell that the sun is out and it's going to be warming up.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's supposed to be a high of like 63 today, so it'll be really nice.
And yeah, just excited to get on the water.
We are here at Urban Kayaks now. I'm just gonna chill out for a minute while we get the boats ready. So we're here with basically kind of the managers, so the other people who are managers with Chris, and just gonna head out for what I now know is supposed to be, I think, like an 8-mile paddle. So I wasn't planning on doing such a long paddle today. I think he did warn me. So I ran 8 miles this morning. So I guess I'm gonna be doing 8 miles on the kayak too. So this will be a really great day to count toward my fitness challenge at work, which is wonderful. So, and it is an absolutely gorgeous day. It's about 50 degrees, sunny, the wind's pretty low. It's fabulous. So I can't wait to get on the water. Right here at the cusp of the top of Goose Island, so I think we are going to go around Goose Island, we call that cooking the goose, and head back, kind of the end of the wild mile here, and ready to head back around Goose Island. I actually have never gone around Goose Island, so I am excited to do that. This will be a first for me. All right, you can see, if you keep going that way, you go up the north branch of the river. If you go this way, you're gonna go around Goose Island. So that is the way we're gonna be heading. Done with kayaking now. We're walking back home. We decided we're gonna get some Chipotle.
Yeah. We need
good.
lunch and
very hungry.
Probably a decent amount of food, so
yeah.
Sounds adequate. Yeah,
after running this morning and then we kayaked for like 2.5 hours. What did we say we did? About 6.5, 7 miles?
Like seven miles. 7
miles. So already a lot of exercise today. So definitely need some fuel. Very hungry. So we're gonna head back to the house, get Gertie to go on a quick little go out walk, get some food, and then we may go on a longer walk this afternoon. All right, well, it is the afternoon now. We had some restful time at home, just watched a couple of vlogs on YouTube, did some stuff on the computer. Very tired. Today, I think that I got like zapped by the sun and like the wind and stuff, so I am exhausted. Chris is pretty tired too. So we're out here letting Gertie out. We want to give her like a really good walk. She hasn't really had a good walk today. So we wanted to make sure that she at least got to have a good walk-in. So we are doing that. And then we're going to head over to my parents just to have a drink and a visit with them. Because we haven't seen much of them this weekend. We just saw them on Friday. And usually we spend a little more time with them on the weekends. But they've been busy and we've been busy. And my mom's foot is injured. I don't think I'd mentioned that in the vlog. But she got a stress fracture on her foot. So she's having to have like a boot on. So she's not wanting to get around too much. Oh, I'm realizing the sun is doing weird things behind my head. But she's not wanting to get out and about too much because of her foot. So anyway, so that has kind of been their situation. But we are going to go over there and visit with them for a little bit. Always love getting to see them. It's really nice having them live so close. So it's not something that I've always had, is my parents living close. So it's been kind of a nice treat. But anyway, that was our week this week, and we will see you in the next one.